This is Douglas Fisk. We're preparing for his antique farm equipment auction. The auction will be held on June 21st, 2025. Tell us about these creamery items.
Hi folks. Well, this is the way I grew up. This is the way I was taught to farm and to milk cows, and also this was my first job. And what that entailed was, these are called milk cans, and we use those to take the milk from the cattle, and we put it through what we call a strainer, and I'll point that out before we're done. And then they were put in a cooler, and from the cooler up into the milk truck. And this is where I got my start. Now, if you think this is the size that I got started on, you're crazy. This is the size right here, and I'll have to see if I can still remember how to do it. But you come up to the truck, and you had a big van there, and at that time you boosted it like that, or one-handed, and I can't do it now, but one-handed you could throw this milk can right into the truck itself. So, if you don't think the farmers and the truckers had muscle, just try it for a couple days. But this is the way it was done. This is what built America. Moving on, we've got the milking machines. This is one type right here, and they use very similar, yet today, this part of the milking unit. And now they're on the robotic milkers that do everything but the kitchen sink, you might say, in the milking business. At that time, a human being had to put these cups on the udder of the cow. So, this is a DeLaval type. We'll look over here, and this is Surge. And Surge had a little different style, and then you had to put a strap over the cow, and then you hung the bucket on the strap, and then you hooked the cups up again, that type, onto the cow. Now this, I don't know how it got its name, but it was called a shotgun. And the shotguns were in the milkway, and we'd take a bucket off from the cow, pull it like that, dump it in here, get this ready to go back on the cow. The milk stayed in there until another helper come by, grabbed this, went to the milk house, poured it in the cans, strained it, and we were good to go. So, a shotgun, I think it looked kind of long, like a shotgun shell, and that's why they named it that. So, this is the apparatus. Sears and DeLaval were the big ones. And then, if you really were up and at 'em and wanted to go one step further, you could use this separator to actually separate the milk and the cream, and then you could make butter. You could get whey out of it. The product whey is basically a water product that you take off from the milk when you are separating this out.
Now, this is setting on its side right now.
Yes.
It would be set upright, and then that silver bowl you were just contacting with, that's where the milk would go, right?
Yeah, poured in. Oh, this is this type, and this is the original one that went on this milk, or this separate. I'm sorry.
It rained
now,
last
we
night.
had rain, so we got
Yeah.
water in most of this stuff, but we're getting it out of it, folks.
But it's
so
been
you can
stored
use
dry
it
for
again.
most of these years.
There. So, again, we have progressed now to all you have to do is go into the store, go to the milk area, grab a carton of milk, check it out, and drink it. We've come a long way, baby, since that to this to milk in the store. So, we are improving, and we're improving fast. So, thanks again, folks. Come to the auction, see what we got. Goodbye.